Okay, good morning. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir. Here.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Before we start our class and before we start our discussion about the data manipulation using pandas, yeah, because I have already give the YouTube video that explain about the data manipulation with pandas, and I hope that you have watched the video before this class. But before we discuss about the data manipulation with pandas, uh, I want ask you some question about the quiz. Yeah, if you have any problem with the quiz, you can just tell me. Yeah, if there are any question, yeah, question in our previous quiz that you didn't know the answer, and maybe you have the right answer. Yeah, but you give the false mark on that question, you can tell me. And as far as I know, yesterday cannot you ask a question about the one of the question in our previous quiz, and I have answer about your question on Telegram group. Yeah, maybe you anything that you want to tell me about the
Sorry,
question?
sir. I think it's not me. I didn't ask anything. I think that's Akis, sir,
Oh,
in Telegram.
oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Uh, Let me see the Telegram group. Okay. Okay. Akis. Sorry. I not cannot. Yeah. Okay, Akis. Okay, Akis. Have you Akis not here? Yeah.
I'm here, sir.
Oh, okay, Gabriel. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Gabriel. I have answered your question. Maybe you want to tell me about that question. Maybe no.
No,
It's
sir.
clear.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
clear, sir.
Okay. So I also post your score, yeah, in on the ULS, and you can see your score, your score for your quiz on ULS. So actually I also post about the answer key of each question, so you can just check your answer on ULS. Maybe Gilang, you have not attend the quiz. Why, Gilang? Hello, Gilang, can you hear me? Because I saw on the, yeah, okay, I have connection problem. So why you didn't tell me, Gilang, when you have a problem with your connection? Actually, you need to tell me if you have a problem when you work on the quiz. So I will give you a chance, yeah, to work on the quiz uh, at another time. But actually, you didn't tell me, Gilang. So I don't know. Can you still be able uh, to the quiz, because I need to discuss with I need to discuss with other lecturer, yeah, other lecturer that teach on the data science programming class, because we have already posted the answer, yeah, of each question on the quiz. So I will give you the further information about your status, Bilang. If you still be able to work on the quiz, I will tell you. But the worst case that you will not have a chance. Yeah, you will not have a chance to work on the quiz because you didn't tell us on uh, when the quiz is open. So we didn't know. We will discuss with other lecturer on this data science program class. So I will give you the further information. Okay. Okay. Let's let's discuss about the material course today, because you don't have any question from the quiz. So let me share my screen and we will discuss about the answer key about your previous homework, because we have not already discussed about the answer key on week 3 homework and also week 4 homework. So let's open my screen and we can start to discuss the answer key for the week 4 homework. So this one is the okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, so we start from week 3 homework. So this is the homework on week 3. So you have a two exercise. So exercise one, you need to create a numpy array. Numpy array like this. So you have one array that contains some items. Some items from 0, 1, 8, 27, and so on and so on. And the data type of this array, it can be integer 32 or integer 64. Then after you create this array, you need to calculate the mean value or the average value of the items inside the array, and also the median values of this array. So to create this array, as you can see here, you see if we see the code, to create this array, actually we can use this code, a equal np dot range 20 and the 20 to the power of 3, or np dot range to the power of 3. So it means, as you can see here, we have the values that is multiplied by 3. So it means 0 to the power of 3 is 0, 1 to the power of 3 is 1, and 2 2 to the power of 3 8, and etc. and etc. So actually you can create this array by using this code a equal np dot range 20. So actually we will create 20 items. 20 items start from 0 to 19, right? And after that we calculate the power of 3 of each number on this a array. So after that, after we create this variable, a variable, then we can just use the main method to calculate the average value of the items inside our a array. Then after that, we can also calculate the median values, right? So these are the average value or the mean value of the items inside our array, and also the median values. Okay, so let's go to the next question. So okay, these are we create another array. We create another array. So for example, here we can also use this code, yeah, x equal random dot rand in. For example, here we give the low parameters to 100 and the high parameters, yeah, to 200. So it means we will randomize the item start from 100 to 200. So yeah, the threshold, yeah, the low we have the value in the range from 100 to 200. And as you can see here, we have 20 items, right? We have 20 items. Then after that, we can just add another parameter, size equal 20. So maybe, yeah, maybe you will get another, you will get a different item because here we didn't use the np.random.shift, yeah, because if we didn't use the np.random.shift, so every time when we execute this code, we will get a different values, right? So maybe you will get another item, yeah, you will get a different item, but it's okay as long as we have the item in the range from 100 to 200. Okay, then after that we can just convert the array to the numpy array. Then we will print the array. Then it will give us the item like this. And after that, we can just use a for loop, yeah, for loop to define, yeah, the status of our item. Start from 157, yeah, our first item, to the 156, yeah, to our last item. Because this one for item in my array, so we will loop each item in our my array, right? Then if the item less than 125, yeah, so it will give the status to pendek, yeah, pendek and tinggi. So actually we can also create another blank array, yeah, a blank array here. Then after we get the status of each item in our array, then we can just use the append method. Then the status will contain the status of each item in our my array variable. Then after that we have the status, yeah, we have the status, and also we have the status, because the status is not the numpy array. We need to convert it into numpy array, yeah, using this code, the status equal np.array status. And after that, we can just use the diagonal stack, yeah, the stack. So it means if we have two numpy array, then we combine that two numpy array using the this stack. It will give us the output like this. So yeah, it will, what is it called? It will change, yeah, it will change the shape of the array, and then the new array that we get from the combination between our status array, yeah, new status array, and also from our my array. Okay, if we use the stack, it will give us the output like this. Okay, that's all. The answer key for our week 3, yeah, week 3 homework. Actually, I have not checked your work, yeah. I will check after this. So maybe next week in week 7, I will give you the your score for your homework. Okay, maybe any question from week 3 homework? You can just ask me if you still have any question, or if, yeah, maybe you have a different code, yeah. So we will discuss it. Okay.
I'm sorry,
Do you
sir.
have any question? Yeah. Yes, Kenneth.
No, I just want to ask if whether if we use the different code, is it okay? I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Is it okay as long as you have same output, yeah, for each question in the exercise? It's okay. Okay, it's okay. So you don't need to if you do your homework, you don't need to make a code that is similar with my code. Yeah, it's okay if you have different code, as long as
sir.
normal
Thank you,
because
sir.
yeah, because yeah, it's not normal if we have a same code, right? Because you have your logic, yeah, so you can just write your own code. Okay. Any other question? Okay. If you don't have any question from the homework in week 3, so let's move on to the homework week 4, yeah. Week 4. So let me close my slide in week 3. So I will open the week 6, yeah, week 6 slide. So this is the week 6 slide. Okay. So the answer key for the week 4 homework, yeah. So this is the week 4 homework. Yeah, you just need to complete the code, right? And the output of each code will be like this. Yeah. So we start from question 1. So yeah, okay. Wait. Okay. So we have the output like this. Yeah, 0, 89, 89, 3, 89, 5, 6, and so on and so on. And how to get this output? Yeah, yeah, we can just use this one. You can just use the xi, yeah, xi equal, sorry, minus equal 10, right? Okay, because x equal np dot orange 10, yeah, then I equal np dot array to 184. So it means we get the index start from 2, 1, 8, and 4, right? So if we execute this code, yeah, the x numpy array will contain the item start from 0 to 9. Then we want to change the item in index 2, index 1, index 8, and 4. Right? So if you see here, we have a 0, we have 89, yeah, we have 89, 3, yeah, and so on and so on. And we need to change, yeah, we need to change the value of the index 2, index 1, index 8, and index 4 to 99. So this is the index 2, sorry, this is the index 1 and index 2, index 8, and index 4. We change the value to 99. Then after that, if we see here, we have this output, right? So after we change the value of the item in this index, yeah, so we need to change the value again with the with this code. So we need to use this code, yeah, xi minus equal 10. So we will subtract the values in this index with 10. So it will give us the output like 89, 89, 3, 89, and 3. Yeah, again, it's okay if you have a different code, yeah. If you have different code, as long as you give the same output, yeah, it's okay. I will give you a perfect score for this question. And the next one, you need to complete this code, yeah. So this one and this one. So actually, the output we have two different outputs. Okay, this one is 60000 and 601110000. So yeah, it's easy. Yeah, actually this one is it should be like this. It's not. It will be like this. 0 equals 6. So it means we change the value of index 0 to 6. And the first code here, x equal np dot 0 stands. So it means we create the numpy array with which contain 0 values, yeah, 0 values, and we have a 10 zeros values. Then after that, we change the value of the index 0 to 6, yeah. So we can just use this code. So it will give us the output like this. Then after that, we create another array I equal to 33444. So it means we will use this array as an index, right? As an index. So we have a 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4 index. Then if you see here, we have the output like this, right? So we can just use this code, yeah. We can just add one values to item which has this index. So it means it will give us the value like 6, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 0, 0, 0. Okay, and the last one is yeah, it's also easy, I think, yeah. So yeah, we did another numpy array, yeah, which contain a 0 values. Yeah, we have 10 0 values here. Then after that, we change the item on index 2, index 3, and index 4. Okay, so we already have the I array, right? So from our previous code, yeah, we already have the I array, yeah. So we can just use our previous array, yeah, to change the value of the x, yeah. So it means we can just use this one and p dot add, yeah, x, yeah, comma I. So it means we change the value, yeah. Sorry, we not change. We add one values, yeah. We add one values on in this array, yeah, in this array, x array, in this index, which has this index by 1. So it will give us the value. Yeah, it's okay if you have a different code, yeah. Especially, yeah, this one, you can also, yeah, use another code, yeah, to get this output. And as long as you give us, yeah, the same output, so you still get a perfect score. Okay, that's all from exercise in week 4. Any question before we discuss about the data manipulation using pandas? Okay, if you have any question, you can just raise your hand or
No, sir. We don't have questions.
yeah. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, so let's move on to the week 6 lesson. So yeah, actually I have already explained to you about the pandas. Yes, actually pandas is similar with the numpy, but yeah, pandas has some of the advantages, yeah, if you compare it with the numpy array. And there are 3 fundamental pandas, yeah, data structures, which are series, data frame, and index. So actually I have already explained to you from the video, yeah, that I post on YouTube, yeah, on Sunday. So I hope that you have already watched the video. And now we will discuss about maybe you have any question, so we will discuss it right now. Maybe I want to ask, I want you to show to me, about your code, yeah. So actually, you need to follow the code that you need to follow the code on the slide, yeah. Then yeah, you can just share your screen and show to me about your experience, yeah, your experiments to try the code on the slide. Maybe Kenneth, have you tried the code on your Jupyter Notebooks or Google Colab?
No, not yet, sir.
Oh, not yet. Okay. So actually, on next week, yeah. So I hope that you have already tried the code, yeah, that I explained to you from the video. On the week 7, I will post a video before the class, so you need to watch it before the class starts. So I hope that our class will be efficient and effective, because if I post the video, then you watch it first, then on the live session, yeah. So we can just discuss about some questions that you maybe you have any question from the video, so we will discuss it on the live session. What about Gabriel and Gilang? You have you tried to your Google Colab? Fidel and Gilang?
Not yet, sir.
Or not yet? What about Gilang? Okay. Okay. So because you have not already tried to implement the code, so again, yeah, you need to watch it now. Yeah, I will give you around 1 hour. Yeah, so around 1 hour to watch my video. So after you watch the video, if you have any question, we will discuss it on the Telegram, right? And on the next week, yeah, I will also give you the video. Then you need to watch it first before the class starts. Then I will ask you some questions. Yeah. I will ask you some questions related to the material course that I have already explained to the video. So you need to prepare yourself, and I will give you some questions about the related material course about that I have already explained on the video. But actually, there is one explanation about the pandas, yeah, on the slide on the slide, this one, index, on the index. Okay. So yeah, okay. So actually in pandas, yeah, like I was mentioning before, pandas has similar operation, yeah, similar function with the numpy, and pandas also has indexing and selection method, yeah, for getting the item inside our pandas variables. Actually, pandas also, we can call it as a two-dimensional array or one-dimensional array. It's similar with the numpy variable. But actually in pandas, we will use it if we want to represent two-dimensional array. In data science programming, we will use pandas to represent two-dimensional array or one-dimensional array, because the pandas, actually in the data science programming, we will always use this to represent the table or one-dimensional array. But actually it will be more to represent two-dimensional array, such as if we have the CSV files, if we have the CSV files or Excel files in our computer or in our directory, then we want to read the CSV, to our Python programming language, or to represent the CSV files or the Excel files to a two-dimensional array. So we can use the pandas variable. And like was mentioned before, pandas also has data indexing and selection. So it means we can get the values, or we can get the items in our pandas variable using indexing, similar with the numpy array. Yeah, it's similar with one-dimensional numpy array or two-dimensional array. And there is no three-dimensional pandas, because pandas only be able to represent one-dimensional or two-dimensional array, not three-dimensional array. If we want to represent three-dimensional array, we can use the numpy variable, not pandas variable. And as you can see here, to represent the item inside our pandas variable, we can use this method LOC, ILOC, and IX. So it means this one, the IX, the IX is from the reference that I read on the pandas documentation. The IX function is deprecated, so we can just call it as a obsolete function. So in the newest version of the pandas, they will not provide the IX method. We only use we only be able to use the LOC and ILOC, not IX. So this is the obsolete function. But on the slide, I also explain about the IX method. But actually, from the reference that I read from the pandas documentation, the IX method is obsolete. method anymore. Yeah, actually, on the video that I post before, yeah, I already explained about the LOC and ILOC. But on the video, I will not explain about the IX because this is the obsolete function from the Pandas library. So you will not see my explanation about the IX function. So yeah, before you watch the video, I will give this information, yeah, because you have not watched the video. So if you have a question how to use the IX, yeah, I will not explain to you on the video. Okay, because if you use this method, yeah, on the Google Colab or Jupyter Notebooks, it will give you the error message. Right. Yeah, that's all from me, yeah, about the explanation about the Pandas libraries. So because you have not watched the video, I will give you around 1 hour, yeah, to watch my video first, because maybe not 1 hour, yeah, to SKS around 2 hours, yeah, 2 hours to watch my video, because my video has 1 hour long, yeah. So yeah, it's around 1 hour my videos. Maybe you need to implement the code, yeah, on your Google Colab or Jupyter Notebook. So maybe you need some time to implement the code also in your Google Colab or Jupyter. So I will give you 2 hours. Then after that, if you have any question related to Pandas libraries, yeah, manipulation data on with Pandas in part 1, we will discuss it on Telegram. Okay, so I will give you 2 hours, yeah, to watch my video first. Then after that, if you have any question, we will discuss it on Telegram. And remember, next week, yeah, before we start the class, you need to watch the video first. So I hope that our class will more efficient, yeah, and effective, yeah. So I need you to watch the video first before we start class. Then after that, in week 8, yeah, remember, because I only teach you until week 7. After that, after the method exam, Vincent will teach you from week 8 to week 14. Yeah. So maybe next week it's our last meeting, yeah, in live Zoom. So then after that, after midterm exam, you will be taught by Vincent. Okay. Maybe any questions before I end this live session? Okay. So if you don't have any question, you need to watch the video, yeah. Remember, you need to watch the video first. Then after that, we will discuss it on Telegram. Okay. Thank you for your attention. So I will end this class. We will discuss on Telegram group, yeah, if you have any question. Okay, I will stop my share and my screen. Okay. Good morning.